So we have everyone that's in a meeting, and they're trying to discuss their plan to defeat the unique boss. But Pencil's gonna explain one major problem. Her PK clan is gonna be there, mainly because they want to level up like in Mario. So obviously that's gonna be a major problem. So she came up with an extremely bold plan, and it was basically to set up her own PK clan by telling where their hideout was at, all because they were in their way.
The next day,
Pencil Gon's plan was set into action, and while all that was happening, Sunrocker received some motivation to defeat the boss, and Emma decided to give him a necklace for good luck. And Sunrocker thought that he didn't really need it, but it actually became very important later on, and he rocked it just for Emma, and he was basically ready for the fight.
a few moments later.
So we have Pencil Gon's clan waiting for her, but then they got ambushed by one of the most known players in the game. But not only that, her clan was there, and multiple others as well. So now it's basically an all-out war, but there was one major problem. They were all severely outnumbered. So while everyone was at war, the leader's best choice of action is to retreat, and some of them managed to get away. So while they're trying to rush to the unique boss, they realized one big issue, and bro managed to put all the pieces together and realized what was going on. And bro was cursing out Pencil Gon for what happened, and she heard the whole thing, but she brushed it off to the side and said that she's going to do her own thing, and she's doing all this for this character that is self-aware, by the way. And you might be thinking on why or how, because she said this.
He used a program, rather a spell.
It's very odd to hear an NPC say program, and on top of that, they try to go scratch to what they said and replace it with something else. I'm not gonna lie, that's very suspicious. And on top of that, Sunrocker was curious about that as well. But anyways, so they opened up the entrance for the boss, and they were all ready to go in. Once they walked into the Sekiro's universe, they saw bro waiting for the smoke like he's Thanos. And obviously, they had to be nerfed like their Rimuru back to 50. So once they were about to start, they sent the ace on a team to deal with him first. So of course, the boss wasted no time and went for the wind slash. So bro managed to dodge it, and he started to buff himself, and he went for a kick on the leg like he's a striker. But bro looked at him goofy and decided to push him back. And obviously Sunroku's not trying to let that slide. So while he was trying to spin back, the boss tried to hit him with a slash move that was basically one frame, and he managed to parry it. And can we pause this for a quick moment? Do you know how fast a one frame is? All my fighting game players, stand up right now, because oh my gosh, y'all already know about frame data, so y'all most definitely know how fast this was. You gotta preemptively know, and he did it on the first try. That's impressive. My bad, but anyways, while Sunroku was basically attacking, all of this was doing no damage to him, and bro was just dodging some of it for the fun of it. So while that was happening, Oikatsu was analyzing the fight like it was a whole replay. So once Pencil Gon seen all of that, she was confident to go all out. But then Oikatsu realized that Sunroku made a mistake, and he got murked for that before bro could realize himself. But bro was already locked into this fight, and he was prepared to give him a revive. So he managed to pitch the revive like he's an MLB player, and he managed to revive Sunroku like he's Adam Warlock. Once Sunroku was able to get back up, the samurai decided to go for bro instead. So once Sunroku got himself ready again, he decided to attack himself back in. But of course, the samurai did not like the game they were playing, so he decided to push him back, and he cast an AoE lightning attack, making everyone participate if they like it or not. But the thing is, bro must have forgot he's a pro gamer, so he was able to dodge it easily. But sadly, everyone else had to tune in. So while all this is going on, bro got another trick up in his sleeve, and it's also unblockable. So he used it on yours truly, and bro was going off like an Overwatch ragdoll, but bro managed to get saved in time. But once he tagged himself back in, bro got folded immediately again. They died back to back like they were staggering, though in this case it'll be good, I guess. And the main reason why, because they managed to get to the second phase. So the samurai basically did a whole summoning jutsu, and instead of the 9 tails coming out, it was basically the 5 tails, but without the tail expansion. You feel me?
No.
And Oikatsu was pumped up to fight it till he seen the whole thing. But the Horizon Zero Dawn horse wasted no time and wanted all the smoke, and it was chasing him down like he was a bull. So the horse made it interested and got some items from Mario Kart, and it managed to get missiles and start sending it towards his way. And since missiles wasn't really working, it decided to use lasers instead, adding more things to the mix. So while everything was going on, Pencil Gon was being searched as the #1 guide maker, and he told Oikatsu that he can ride on the horse. And of course, bro understood the assignment, and he captured her like it's a Pokemon. But the horse disliked it so much it started to create movement like Spider-Man. While bro was struggling, Pencil Gon used the time to buff both of them before one of them starts to throw up. And honestly, I can't even blame him for that. That motion sickness about to hit different, but she managed to put up the buffs in time, and now it's a whole game changer. So Sunroku took away his swords and buffed himself immediately. So he started charging up his punch like he's Saitama and hit him with his own version of Galaxy Impact, sending his sword flying. So once his sword fell to the ground, he started speed boosting like he was a Flash to get his sword, and he was able to obtain it now, being the next Sephiroth. But the thing is, there was 2 problems that was about to come. Oikatsu managed to fall off, and that samurai didn't take Sunroku lightly, so he almost ended him on sight. So bro had a master plan and decided to go switch targets. So once bro was about to get his elimination, Sunroku came from the back and stopped him. But bro was not trying to take the top of disrespect. attack. So he gripped up Sunraku and chokeslammed him to the ground. And bro's HP was gone like that. So bro decided to do an unblockable move, but Pentagon decided to lock in and managed to avoid it in time. And managed to get the revive in time. Once bro managed to get back up, it was time for her to tag out. And they got right back to scrapping. So Pentagon realized they have a minute left for this phase. And we see Okatsu back on the horse. And bro was having his time of his life. So while he was having fun, time was up for the next phase. So the horse stopped and the samurai got on his knees. And the main reason why is because the samurai is about to give out his best Ichigo scream that's completely unblockable. So Pentagon decided to bank on her research that she'd done since the last encounter. So she decided to chuck her holy water at him so that he can easily shut up. Ain't no one was trying to hear that pure chaos. But bro didn't care at all and started screaming anyways. But bro got canceled from all that screaming. So his armor started cracking even more. And after that, the horse decided to transform as well. And it became the next Giru. So of course everyone is shocked because the whole new phase. They even had the guide maker surprised. But Giru 2.0 didn't care and started attacking on sight. So Pentagon decided to go help him out. So Sunraku is not going to get no assistance. But bro was already him in these type of situations. So he won't even need that assistance like that. So they immediately started off the fight. And they all made sure not to hold back. So while all that was happening, Sunraku decided to switch headgear and prepared himself to be able to fight back. So Sunraku went for a critical attack. But the samurai decided to push him back. So Sunraku decided to go for a double feint attack. And the crazier part, it worked. Made him look for a Danny Phantom. So Sunraku took the chance to strike him in the back and then went for a piercing strike. Made him get on his knees. So while all that was happening, Okatsu had a plan against the robot, but then that failed immediately after. Need him to get a whole revive. But that's exactly why Pentagon is there. For the extra support. So Pentagon decided to give him some items because he wanted to go all in for the fight. So bro took it without hearing the side effects. So bro learned the hard way. So he decided to quickly lock in to finish the fight. So bro decided to go for a blazing fist attack and Pentagon decided to go for a follow-up attack. But the robot's not trying to have that. So the robot charged up to the attack and managed to get Pentagon's arm. So she decided to come up with another plan. While all that was happening, Sunraku was playing 2 steps ahead for his buffs. But the samurai's not trying to let him plan ahead until he's seen his necklace. So Sunraku tried to go parry him because he thought he was going to attack, but he did nothing. Made him mad confused. So he started yapping about the necklace, but bro didn't really care too much. So the samurai did not want to take that type of disrespect and he decided to go for the final parts of the fight. So bro decided to go for a lightning strike, make him go for a run. And while he's trying to run away, he summoned his cloud hand as well, giving him no chance to breathe at all. So while he was running, he tried to charge at him and gave him the ultimate cheese touch, but bro was able to reflect that. Bro's cooldown abilities is on complete 0, but bro was still not done with everything because he decided to add another move on top of everything. And bro had to make sure to dodge all the BS. And we're able to see his point of view. And I ain't gonna lie, this will look fun to play in, I'm not gonna lie. But with all the BS that's happening, I'm not too sure about that. So Sunraku tried to make a plan, but bro caught him lacking. So he made him stun in one place, and he went for his ultimate attack, Clear Blue Sky. And he got clean hit off of Sunraku. But here's the thing though, he's not a quitter. And he made sure he had his revive on deck. So once he managed to self-revive himself, the fight was back on. So we're going to switch point of views again. Trust me, you only gonna do this 2 more times. So we see Pentagon end herself real quick so that she can get her arm back. So while the robot was focused on Okatsu, she used that chance to find a weak spot, attack it from behind. So Okatsu got the assignment and kept it from moving freely. So the robot tried to fight back, but Okatsu was not letting it happen and made it fall into the ground. So Pentagon got this devious look on her and she needed the robot to get back up. So she used that chance to spear the robot until it showed its core. So of course it started malfunctioning even more and started to fire at them like crazy. So they had to book it to make a plan, and then now the plan was formed. So they stopped running from it and started doing the chasing. So Pentagon managed to close in the gap and put it into a stun lock. And she was about to get ready for her ultimate move, but the robot was not trying to let that happen and managed to take away the arm from the missile. But she was not trying to let that stop her. So she chucked her spear like she's playing darts, and Okatsu decided to go for the ultimate finish. So once he went for the Spirit Fist, Dark Overstrike, it was basically game. Once their fight was finally over, now we see Sunraku's final point of view. So he decided to take his helmet off and put his bird mask back on. And he managed to calculate his buffs throughout the whole entire fight until he ran into one problem. He needed to lose 1 more HP. So bro was panicking as he should, honestly. But then Pentagon came up with a W distraction and it gave him enough time to create a new plan. So he injured himself till he's at 1 HP because he remembered the knowledge that he read. So now he's able to put the buffs he won on himself, and now he's able to parry his one final attack. And it went on for a clash. But bro managed to win and was basically game. And that's basically the end of the fight. But yeah, that's basically the end of the things I'm covering for right now, and I'm not gonna lie, the fight was really interesting to watch. And if you haven't watched this anime yet, I highly recommend that you should. It's a good watch, especially if you're a gamer or hardcore gamer at that. Then there you go. And I ain't gonna lie, this anime shows you why you should lock in, because they really only had one try, especially Pencilgon. But anyways, I yapped a little bit too long. I really do hope that you enjoyed this type of video, and if you did enjoy, you might as well subscribe and turn on notifications and let you know when I post up another anime review. Also, I do stream on Twitch. I stream Marvel Rivals or Overwatch and gacha games as well, so if you want to go stop on by while I'm live, then go on ahead. There's also scary games too and watch streams as well. Everything will be in the description, my Discord server and my Twitch. And I hope y'all have a good rest of their day, and I hope to see you next time in a different video. If not, I hope you have a good life. I love y'all.